You're watching the Prime Edition. Welcome to the bulletin. Former Kiambu County Governor Ferdinand Waititu has been freed on a 53 million shillings bond after serving 5 months pending the hearing of his appeal. Waititu was imprisoned after 588 million shillings graft conviction. Letua Deborah with the details.
It was a sigh of relief for former Kiambu County Governor Ferdinand Waititu, who had been sentenced to serve a 12-year jail term or a fine of 53 million shillings after the judge Lucy Njuguna allowed his fresh application for bond. Waititu, represented by lawyer John Swaka, had filed an appeal and sought to amend it with new evidence, an application the court accepted. The charges stemmed from the irregular procurement of road construction tenders in Kiambu County during his tenure as the Kiambu County Governor. And the High Court has overturned a previous acquittal of 3 former permanent secretaries, Joseph Magari, Dave Mwangi and David Onyonka, alongside businessmen Deepak and Rashmi Kamani, implicated in the 3.5 billion shillings Anglo Leasing scandal, and ordered their retrial. Justice Benjamin Musyoki ruled that the 5 will take the stand on Thursday, 7th August 2025 at the Anti-Corruption Court, reviving one of Kenya's most infamous graft cases. However, the judge dismissed one charge of conspiracy to defraud.
And order in place thereof that the respondents are hereby put on their defense in respect of the mentioned count. This acquittal is the acquittal in respect of count 1 is hereby upheld. The respondent shall appear before the Chief Magistrate at Anti-Corruption Court on a date to be fixed after this judgment for further directions on the defense hearing.
Elsewhere, former presidential aspirant Reuben Kigame had filed a private prosecution suit at the High Court in Milimani against top state security officials, seeking to hold them accountable for the alleged role in the killing of 100 Kenyans during the 2024 and 2025 anti-government demonstrations.
We filed this case so that this matter can be escalated to the international community, and I hope that envoys receiving this, that international media, and all that are concerned with what has been happening in Kenya will escalate this so that the whole world knows.
Through his legal team, Kigame expressed willingness to escalate the matters to the International Criminal Court should local mechanism fail.
To get permission of the High Court granting Dr. Kigame permission to institute this private prosecution that the relevant authorities have failed to do.
At Kahawa Anti-Terror Court, the co-founder of Fighting Brutality and Impunity, Patrick Osoi alias the 6th, and Jackson Kuria alias Kop Shakur will remain in custody at Muthaiga Police Station until Friday, 8th September 2025. This is when the court will rule whether to allow the detectives from criminal investigations to hold the respondents for 14 days to complete investigations. On Thursday, the prosecution led by Harrison Kiarie objected to the application by the defense to have Osoi released on a cash bail, saying he is a flight risk. Letua Deborah for Prime Edition.